learned that the FBI is going directly to the intelligence agencies to determine the classification of Hillary Clinton's private emails and the unsecure server. An intelligence source is calling this a paper-driven case. It has been methodical throughout. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge live in Washington this morning with the very latest on what's going on with this story. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning, Martha. An intelligence source tells Fox News that classification is not an interagency dispute, nor a difference of opinion between the State Department and the Department of Justice, as the Clinton team and senior Democrats claim. Rather, the FBI is going directly to the affected intelligence agencies and will depose specific individuals who generated the highly classified materials to make its decision about classification. At last night's town hall, Clinton deflected questions about her email practices.
It takes time to get the facts. And so when I said, hey, take all my emails, make them public, that had never been done before, ever, by anybody. And so we've been sorting our way through this because it is kind of a unique situation. I'm happy people are looking at the emails. Some of them are, frankly, a little embarrassing.
As a fact check, the Clinton emails were produced by court order, and after the private account was discovered by the Benghazi Select Committee, they were not produced voluntarily, Martha.
All right, so as they try to trace the path here of this classified information, do we know how it got into the emails that Clinton had?
Well, it's not possible to cut and paste from a classified network to an unclassified system to perform what's known in intelligence circles as jumping the gap. The most likely scenario is that an individual who had access to classified information summarized it in their own words, which in itself is a criminal violation and goes against the non-disclosure agreements. A special operations veteran often offered this explanation.
I think it reflects probably two things. Perhaps an ignorance on the part of the individuals involved in doing this. They're trying to please their boss and they don't recognize the sensitivity and how that impacts on national security. And then an element of arrogance to even think or consider that you would pass information on unclassified file server.
Separately, two intelligence sources said the investigation's tracks, one national security focused on the emails and the other public corruption, are now, quote, inseparable, and if charges are pursued, the two tracks would likely be combined in a single indictment, Martha.
That is fascinating about the summarizing of those emails, and that would explain why they would not have been marked classified, which she's so careful to always say when she talks about this. Catherine, thank you very much.
You're welcome.